All right, yogis, here we are on day 28 of your 30-day yoga challenge. And for me, it's just crazy to think about how far we've all come together this month or whenever it is that you are participating in this challenge. I wanted to use this practice today to bring light or attention to gratitude. I know that I feel gratitude for being a part of your journey and to the online space for bringing us together. I know that there's so many of you who are participating in this challenge from all corners of this world. It's in finding gratitude in these smaller things that can help us to really be in the moment and not only be in the moment, but be happy and content with where we are right now. So with that in mind, we will do a practice that is focused on opening the front part of our body, more specifically a group of poses that we call back bends, which will allow us to be receptive and open to receiving. So let's go ahead and start at the back of our mat. And I want you to set up a Vadrasana or hero pose. So that's sitting on your heels with your knees together. Place your left hand on your right thigh, your right hand behind you, and then twist to the right. Now, if your right hand doesn't quite touch the floor, you can bring it behind the back towards your left hip or your left waist. Untwist the right hand on your left thigh, left hand behind you or towards the right hip, right thigh, lengthening the spine and gently turning, gently twisting to left. Let's come back to center. Interlock the fingers behind the back of your head. Take your elbows a little bit wider and feel open through your chest. And then we'll bring our elbows forward and together, round our spine. Think of the elbows coming towards the thighs, towards the stomach. Then inhale, drawing the elbows forward, moving them towards the space behind you, and then lifting the chin, opening the chest as the head pushes into the palms. Exhale, elbows forward and together, round your spine, elbows towards thighs. Inhale, draw the elbows up, open the chest, elbows back, look up, throat wide. Exhale, elbows together, rounding the spine by pulling in through navel, center of heart in. One more time, we'll inhale, open through our chest. Take those elbows wide, and then exhale, just release your fingers down to the floor, but keep your chest mostly open. Shoulders draw back, and then bring your hands out in front of you as we make our way into downward dog. Take a full breath here. Look to the space of your hands and step both feet forward. The feet can be hips distance apart. Lengthen the spine away from the hips. Breathe in and then exhale, fold. Stay in your fold. Stretch your arms behind your back. Let's interlock the fingers together. Let's go with the left thumb on the top to start. Begin to stretch the arms away from your back. And then gently move your arms from right to left, as though you're flossing the shoulders. Keep the collarbones wide. Think of the front of the shoulders moving away from the thighs. Release both of your hands to the floor and look up as you inhale. Go back to the fold, exhale. We'll stand up tall, lift your arms over your head, breathe in, look up, and then exhale, bring your hands to prayer position. Lower your arms as you stand tall in mountain, and then lift your arms over your head. Inhale. We're going to stay standing. Exhale, bend the elbows into cactus arms. Begin to externally rotate the shoulders so that the elbows move forward and the fingertips draw back. Can you squeeze the shoulder blades to the spine and press the palms or the backs of the hands, the forearms and elbows behind you? Now straighten your elbows as your hands reach to the floor. Reach them behind you. Interlock the fingers with your right thumb, this time on top, but continue to lift the chest. We'll bend both of our knees, place the stomach on the thighs, and then fold the face towards the shins and the thumbs moving away from your low spine. As you exhale, release both of your hands to the floor and then look forward for length. Inhale. On your exhale, let your right foot step back. Lower your right knee on the floor and inhale, lift your arms. Lunge. Lower both hands to your mat, downward dog. Stay here as you breathe in and push back through the thighs, breathe out. Lower both of your knees to the floor, tabletop pose, inhale. And then on the exhalation, reach your right leg back. Now keep your right thigh mostly lined with the ground. Bend your right knee so the foot points towards the sky. Stretch the left arm forward. We'll bring the left hand behind us and grab your foot. So the inner foot, maybe. And what I mean by that is hold the inner foot rather than the outside. Squeeze the inner leg to the midline. Lift the right thigh higher and feel your chest, left side of chest opening, but keep looking forward. Feel your foot push lightly into the palm. Now keep your right leg where it is. Bring left hand to the floor and draw your knee forward into the nose. You can round your back. And then kick your right leg back. Inhale, leave it straight. Place your right foot on the floor, left leg to plank, downward dog as you exhale. Look at your feet. Turn the left heel in slightly so that you can step forward towards warrior one, meaning your left foot is flat and on a slight angle. Stretch up through both of your arms. We'll bring both hands to the floor and with the back foot, step forward, stretch the spine long. And then bow. Reach into the sky. Inhale, lift your arms above your head. Look up, and then see if your arms can draw closer to the ceiling and move them towards the cheeks, maybe next to the ears, or perhaps even further back. Bring your hands together in Namaskara or prayer position, and release your hands beside you as we stand tall. Lift your arms up, breathe in, and forward fold. Half lift on the inhale. Exhale, left foot steps back. Lower your knee to your mat and inhale, lift the arms. Notice if your front foot is lifting, push it down, big toe and big toe mound. Downward dog as you exhale. Stay here, inhale. Push back through thighs, exhale. And then inhale, lower your knees, finding tabletop pose, and then stretch the left leg back, moving your leg so it's almost in line with the ground. Bend your knee and point the toes to the ceiling. Your right arm stretches forward. Then you bring your right arm behind you and you catch the foot to the inside. And then as you hold it, feel that the foot presses into the fingers so that the right side of the chest opens more. But continue to push firmly through the left hand so your elbow is straight and your body is lifting up and out of the arm bone. Now keep your leg as it is, stay strong. Release right hand to the floor and pull your left thigh close to the abdomen. Step your left foot to plank and then right leg straightens to high plank. And then we move to down dog. As you look towards the feet, bring your right heel towards the left, make it flat. Left foot forward, warrior one, Vadrasana one, inhale. Then bring your hands to the floor and step forward with your right foot. Right away, stretching through your spine. Stay here with it mostly lined with the ground. Bring your thumbs to the inner hips and feel like you're pushing your buttocks back. Actively bring the chest forward more. Press the glutes to the space behind you, crown of head and center of heart forward. Slide your hands to the backs of the legs and fold. Reach into the sky, inhale, lift your arms. At the top, grab onto your wrists, forearms, or maybe the elbows, and then bend to the right. stay here on your right side as you bend. Lengthen more through the left, and then tilt a bit more. Side bend deeper. Come up to center, inhale. Switch the arm so the other is in front. Lengthen a bit more, and then side bend to the left. Lift through the right waist, through the right ribs, and bring your elbows closer to the left side. Come back up to center. Keep your hands exactly as they are as you gently reach back. Feel your hands pulling the arms almost behind your head so chest space is wide. Exhale, fold, release your hands down to the earth. Look up as you inhale. As you exhale, right foot steps back. Lower your right knee on your mat. Inhale, lift both of your arms. And then bring your hands together in prayer position. Keep your spine tall and upright. Turn the chest to the left. See if you can rotate your upper body even more. And then bring your right hand to reach forward and your left arm to reach back. Now bring your right hand to the floor and your left arm to the sky, opening the chest, twist. Take your arm over the ear, lift your right knee, and then bring your left hand to the floor, downward dog, exhale. Go into high plank, breathe in. As you exhale, lower all the way to the floor. And then we'll inhale, lift the chest, lift the arms, but keep both of your feet rooted on the mat. Come down slowly, and then downward dog, exhale. And look forward, right foot between the hands. Find warrior one, back foot flat. Stretch up through your arms. We'll go left arm underneath right arm. So find eagle in your arms and see if you can keep bending into the front leg, lengthening the tailbone down, and draw the upper arms away from the thigh. Now exhale, fold about halfway forward so that your spine is roughly lined with the back leg, and then bring your left thigh up into the stomach. Wrap your left leg around the right and start to sit a little bit deeper, finding your eagle pose. Unwrap your left leg, pull your left thigh up towards the stomach. We'll unwrap our arms, lift them high into the air, inhale, and then take your left hand on your left knee. So instead of pulling the knee towards you, push the knee into the palm so your left elbow is mostly straight. Then inhale, stretch your right arm up, feel the ribs come up even higher. Exhale, draw back through your right arm. Now focus on the space directly behind your chest. Lift up. Peel the back of your ribs away from the hips. And then slowly come to center, placing your right hand on the left, lace the fingers, and we can draw our left thigh closer to the stomach. Release the left foot to the floor with your arms lifting, bend your legs, chair, and then fold forward, exhale. Inhale, look up. And on the exhalation, step back with your left foot. Lower your left knee to the floor and inhale, lift your arms. And we'll bring hands together in prayer position and then begin to turn your body to the right. Squeeze the legs and turn to the right side. Left arm goes forward, right arm goes back. See if you can open even more. And then left hand to the floor, right hand to the sky. As your right arm goes over the ear, straighten the leg. Bring your hand down, downward dog, exhale. Inhale towards plank. Exhale, lower with control to the floor. Now interlock the fingers behind your head. And then inhale, lift your head and the elbows, chest lifts. Use the back of your head, lightly push into the palms. Push your pubic bone into the floor. Feel like the front of the hip bones draw into the stomach. Now lower slowly. Release your hands. Downward dog. Look at the feet. Turn the right heel in and step your left foot forward. Find warrior one. Inhale, lift the arms. This time our right arm goes underneath the left. Inhale, bring the elbows higher. Start to tilt slightly back, look at the ceiling, and pull your elbows high into the air. Fold about halfway forward, and then stand tall with your right thigh drawing up into the stomach. Wrap the leg around. If you cannot bring your foot behind the ankle, focus on squeezing the outer shins together. We'll take our right thigh up into the stomach, release your arms, lift them into the air, and then right hand meets the front of the knee. Make your elbows straight, so push the kneecap into the palm. Inhale, lift your left arm high, and exhale, reach back. Feel those fingers moving to the space behind you, but then draw up through the space behind the chest. Bring yourselves back to vertical. Left hand on the right, laced fingers. Pull your thigh into the stomach. Foot to the floor, arms over your head. Bend your knees, chair, and forward fold. Inhale, open the chest. Downward dog, exhale. Lower down into the knees, hold. Rather, keep your knees where they are, and then with your left hand go forward, right hand comes forward as we move into Anahatasana, puppy pose or heart opening pose. Take your hands towards the front of the mat or maybe slightly forward of it. Push down, however, through the palms, or you can be on the tips of the fingers. Lift the underside of the arm bones, melt the front of heart. And then lift the chest, the head, make your way all the way forward and down. Bend both of your knees and reach back for the feet. Now, as you reach back for the feet, do your best to keep the front of the hip bones pushing down into the floor. Start to feel your feet pressing into the hands so the front of the shoulders already begin to lift, and then push back through the shins so that the chest lifts. Okay, minimal speaking here, at least from my end, where you'll focus on the breath. Push back through the shin bones. The more you push back through the shins, the more the chest can lift. And then slowly lower your body. Let go of your hands and turn your head to the right. Lift your head and turn to the left. We can come into one last downward dog. Long exhale. And then come down onto your knees, cross your legs, and sit up straight. Sit up tall with your eyes closed, but let's go ahead and join both of the hands together. Feel the front of chest wide, heart space open. Take a moment to feel a sense of gratitude to this body, to this practice, and even to the online space which has brought us together. Bow your head down, honoring your practice in the way that I honor each and every one of you. We'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.